Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best gabber in the biz. One of the last SmackDowns of the year is officially in the books. And man, a lot of stuff went down. So let's just stop talking about it and let's start gabbing about it. So actually, first things first, speaking of SmackDown, there has been some breaking news that SmackDown will begin to go 3 hours, starting with the first SmackDown of the year. In which I'm like, okay, I'm guessing they can maybe make that work. I'm sure there'll be some adjustments to be made, I guess, because SmackDown has never been 3 hours. So maybe there's going to be like a little period where it's like, the 3 hour thing feels weird. But I think they'll eventually come around and we'll be like, all right, now it looks like they're adjusting. Or maybe it won't even be that hard of an adjustment. We'll just be like, all right, we've worked with 3 hours overall. We'll just do the exact same copy and paste print and do that for SmackDown. But speaking of what happened on SmackDown tonight, some stuff happened which a little bit weird, including some kind of like weird handshake deals in a way. Drew McIntyre and Solo Sikoa, that's how we kicked off tonight. And Drew basically said, yo, I'll just let you take care of Roman and I won't come after you yet because you were the only one to actually stand up to Reigns. So you take care of Roman. I'll basically take care of the other Bloodline members, Sammy, Jay, and Jimmy. But then we're going to run this back. Which I'm like, okay, but you could just simply go after him right now. And I'm really hoping that friggin' McIntyre does not cost Roman Reigns this freaking tribal combat match. Because Reigns just needs to get back to Ulafala. Especially because it looks like this Rock match probably isn't happening this year unless some weird shit goes around. But it doesn't look like it's happening this year at this point. I've been beyond not even caring if this happens at this point. But there's rumors like, yo, maybe Reigns and Punk. So I'm like, okay, if that's the thing, then Reigns definitely has to win this freaking match. Get the Ulafala back, OTC, original and undisputed tribal chief once again. No more doubts. We can be done with it. But Drew, you got your priorities all over the place, man. You're on-sighting like everyone on the Bloodline. Why don't you on-site the man that freaking cost you the championship in the first place and started almost this entire mess of why you want to kick the crap out of every single member of the Bloodline? Bullcrap reason like, oh, well, he stood up to Roman first. He's still an asshole. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Sure, your priorities are all kind of screwed up. Especially because you're attacking Sammy. And that pisses me off. Guys, tonight, a glorious thing happened. The student, Johnny Gargano, has overcome the teacher in Alex Shelley. Suck it, Shelley. You lost your titles with Sabin 2 weeks ago to the greater tag team, DIY. New theme is alright, by the way. Don't love it, don't hate it. Is it an improvement? I can agree with that. And then today, last week as it was taped, you lost to Johnny Gargano in the center of the ring. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Clean as a whistle. And Ciampa comes out to celebrate afterwards, fulfilling his word. But might I add, because they're just great guys. They're just great guys. And our two-time WWE Tag Team Champion. I'm telling you, man, this version of DIY, they can't be stopped. They're going to hold them belts till WrestleMania. Walk into the greatest stage of all as Tag Team Champions of the world. Because they can't be stopped. Like I said, I'm loving this version of DIY. Johnny Gargano as a goofy heel is always great. And Ciampa as like any kind of heel is always great. You saw that back in their NXT Black and Gold days. And eventually a feud with them is going to take place. But them being heels together will make it so that when that does happen, most likely Ciampa will turn on Johnny Gargano. We were on to the races and we're like, dude, this is going to be sick. And we'll actually have, the crowd will care about them more than like they do at least when they come out, at least. But for now, like I said, best tag team in the world, tag team champs. And now Gargano can look down on you even freaking lower, Shelley, because he is now the master. Guys, if you didn't catch Saturday night's main event, not the end of the world. It's what happened afterwards that they can't stop talking about. It's how Kevin Owens hit a package pile driver on Kevin Owens. He got stretchered out the building. We haven't seen him since, and Kevin Owens is literally walking around with the Winged Eagle Championship. And in case you missed it, he's got the best moveset in wrestling. But I digress. Kevin Owens is the one true WWE champion. He says that he is right. And, dude, we've been here before. I want Kevin Owens to be the one that ends Cody Rhodes' title reign for multiple reasons. One of which includes Sammy KO WWE title WrestleMania. Now, I did see something that I don't hate, because, you know, they could be setting this up, of Drew, Seth, KO forming like some like little super faction. I shouldn't say little, big super faction of like justified haters and like believing they're right, which in especially Kevin's case he is. And then going after Sammy, Jay, Jimmy, and it's a 6-man tag at WrestleMania, which I don't mind, but that honestly could be like a Monday Night Raw kind of thing. Like, you could do that as a main event Monday Night Raw, or you could just, because I don't know what Seth does if he's not find Punk. You could do Seth and Drew against like Jimmy and Jay, like Usos reuniting as like the tag team aspect. So, and then you can split up Sammy and Kevin to do their own thing. But if this goes the way it unfortunately probably will go, and Kevin Owens loses out to Cody Rhodes again, then yeah, I have no problem with it. But then again, I guess I won't have a problem with Zayn and Owens if they have like maybe a stipulation match or something, because what the scary thing is that Kevin Owens, as you said earlier tonight, he hasn't even snapped yet. Honestly, God, if Triple H did not have like heart problems, I swear he would totally lay his ass out and like hit him with like a pedigree or try to hit him over the head with a sledgehammer. I mean, I'm sure he'll like probably grip him up and put him in the corner, and then that's when Cody Rhodes music hits, and it's like, it's Cody. I don't know when they do this match, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think they're gonna wait till the Rumble. I don't think they're gonna do it on Saturday night's main event, the next one. I don't think they're gonna put it on this upcoming Netflix Raw, because it's already super loaded and stacked as it is with Rhea, Liv, Punk and Rollins, and Roman versus Solo. Maybe they could do it on the... Actually, now that SmackDown's going 3 hours, they might do it on that first SmackDown to be like, it's the first SmackDown that's 3 hours, it's huge, blah, 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 blah. Or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Kevin Owens is going to unfortunately lose. Unless the wrestling guys are going to be great and freaking give Kevin Owens the dub so that Zayn can dethrone him at WrestleMania. Just come on, man. Come on! But it's not going to happen. So, I don't know, just cue Kevin Owens being sad or something, because that's how I feel. Okay, guys, that is SmackDown. We are done. Put it in the rearview mirror. We are done. It was a tape show, so, you know, Kevin Owens really was like the best part of the show, per usual. Why he should be the champ! But I digress. This Monday's Raw is taped as well, so that one, even if you read the spoilers, you'll know what happens. I saw one thing that happened, and I don't like it. We'll get to that when the time is right. However, on the other side of the coin, World's End is coming up, and it sounds like Kenny Omega's finna return at that show. Let's go! It also sounds like Bandito is getting ready to come back in a few weeks, possibly even this friggin' weekend while they're over in the Hammerstein Ballroom, and Adam Copeland, the whispers are coming out, and I'm hearing my own voices, and it sounds like Copeland may be coming back on the first Dynamite of the year, and we're simulcasting Dynamite live on Max. Dude, that coupled with World's End and the rest of the C2 and the Fatal 4 for the world title, just telling you guys, 2025 is being set up as a effing year for AEW, almost like we're gonna hit a multi-year second thriving again. Like, dude, this is gonna be sick. Haters be damned. You're not going to miss any of these shows going down. You're certainly not going to want to miss what your boy, the best gabber in the biz, has to say afterwards. So keep on liking, subscribing, and all that cool stuff. And most importantly, keep on remembering that when it comes talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe right here. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed SmackDown tonight. It was cool for a taped episode, but we got to move on. So deuces, buces, and I will see you guys after this Monday's Raw. So go on, get out of here. I'm done.